Hi there fellow YouTube crocheters, I'm Catalina, and in today's video tutorial I'm going to show you how to work this variation of an octagon. And as you can see, it has a flower motif in the center. To complete this octagon, you will need to know how to work clusters of double and triple crochet stitches. So as you can see, these first 3 rows are clusters of double crochets, and the last round is done with clusters of triple crochet stitches. And preferably you will need 3 choices of color. These are my choices today. This pink, another shade of pink, and this green to work the petals. And as usual, I'm using my 5mm European size crochet hook. So let's get started with the tutorial now. With your first choice of color, chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And join with the beginning chain under the top loop with a slip stitch to form a ring. And now we are going to start working first round. Chain 2 and work a beginning cluster now. What does that mean? Wrap your yarn around your hook once, insert the hook into the center ring, pull the yarn through the ring, wrap the yarn around your hook again and pull through 2 loops and leave the last loop on the hook, and do that again. Start working a double crochet stitch, but leave the last loop on the hook. And now wrap the yarn around your hook and pull through all 3 loops on the hook. And this creates a beginning cluster. And we are going to continue working a 3 double crochet cluster around this round 1. Now chain 2, 1, 2, and now work a 3 double crochet cluster in the same center ring. So start working a double crochet, leave last loop on hook, and a second one, leave loop on hook, and a third double crochet. And now pull the yarn through all 4 loops and chain 2 and work 6 more 3 double crochet clusters and a chain 2 around. Leave last loop on hook, second double crochet, and third. Pull the yarn through all 4 loops and chain 2. So we are going to have 8 3 double crochet clusters on round 1. I'm going to continue working my last 5 triple crochet clusters, 5 double crochet clusters, sorry, in silence. And you can follow along. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3 double crochet clusters, and I have to do 2 more. So I have 8 3 double crochet clusters now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And to finish round 1, chain 2 here and join with a slip stitch to the beginning cluster. So locate the top chain of the beginning cluster and insert your hook under the top loops. Those 2 right there, and slip stitch. And now grab your scissor and cut the yarn somewhere where you want. And now fasten off. So this completes first round of a variation of the octagon, and we have 8 3 double crochet clusters and 8 chain 2 spaces. Moving now to round 2. Grab your second choice of color. That would be mine, this glittery pink, and attach the new color into any chain 2 space with a slip stitch. So I'm going to pick that, chain 2 space, and slip stitch. Now work a beginning 3 double crochet cluster in the same chain 2 space, just like we did when we began round 1. So chain 2, and then start working a double crochet in the same chain 2 space, but leave last loop on hook, and work a second double crochet in the same chain space, leave last loop on hook. Wrap the yarn around your hook and pull through all 3 loops, and this creates a beginning cluster. Now chain 2 and work a 3 double crochet cluster in the same chain 2 space. That's 1, 2, and 3. 4 loops on hook, and now pulling the yarn through all 4 loops. Chain 2. As usual, I'm working around this little bit of yarn to conceal it along my project. Now skip the next 3 double crochet cluster from round 1, and in the next chain 2 space work 2 3 double crochet clusters separated by a chain 2 space. Two and 3. Pull the yarn through all 4 loops. Chain 2 and work a second 3 double crochet cluster in the same chain 2 space. 2 and 3 and chain 2. So repeat this bit right here, 2 3 double crochet cluster separated by a chain 2 space. In each chain 2 space from round 1, plus a chain 2. So let's do that one more time. Work a 3 double crochet cluster in next chain 2 space, 2, 3, pull the yarn through all 4 loops. And this is how we are increasing the size of the flower, by working 2 3 double crochet clusters in each chain 2 space. So 2, 3, pull the yarn through all 4 loops and chain 2 again. Okay, let's do it one more time, and then I'm going to let you guys finish round 2, sorry, and I'm going to finish it also off camera, so you can pause the video after this. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, leaving the last loop on hook, and third one, pull the yarn through all 4 loops and chain 2, and 1 more 3 double crochet cluster in same chain 2 space, 2 and 3, and chain 2. So continue working. We've done 2, 4, 6, 8. So we've done half of this round, and continue working the round, and I'm going to meet you guys right here to show you how to finish off round 2. So here I am at the end of round 2, and I completed my other 8 3 double crochet clusters. Also there is a chain 2 right here after my last cluster, and let's finish off round 2. So locate the top loop, the top chain right there on top of the beginning cluster. So that's the one. Insert your hook into that chain under the top loops, and slip stitch. And now again, cut the yarn with a scissor and fasten off. And as usual, I have worked around these little bits of yarn, and they are very well secured now, so I can cut them at the end of the tutorial. As you can see, our project still looks like a circle. So on round 3 we are going to give this project an octagon shape, and let's do just that. Grab again your first choice of color, make a slip knot and attach it to into any chain 2 space. Attach it with a slip knot. We are going to work 3 double crochet clusters on round 3 again. So let's do just that. Work a beginning 3 double crochet cluster into this same chain 2 space. So again, chain 2, and start working 1 double crochet, leaving last loop on hook. And work a second double crochet, leave last loop on hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and this creates a beginning 3 double crochet cluster. Now chain 1, and in next chain 2 space work a 3 double crochet cluster, 2 and 3, chain 1, in next chain 2 space work 1 3 double crochet cluster, 2 and 3, pull the yarn through all 4 loops, chain 2, and work another 3 double crochet cluster into the same chain 2 space. And this creates one of the 8 corners of the octagon. And now chain 1. These 3 clusters right here form one side of the octagon. And now let's continue working around round 3. So work 1 3 double crochet cluster in next chain 2 space, 2 and 3, pull the yarn through all 4 loops, chain 1, in next chain 2 space we're creating a second corner. So work 1 3 double crochet cluster, pull the yarn through, chain 2, and work a second 3 double crochet cluster in the same chain space. Chain 1, so as you can see our corners are taking shape. Work 1 3 double crochet cluster in the same next chain 2 space. I'm sorry. And chain 1, and in next chain 2 space we're creating a third corner. So work 2 3 double crochet clusters separated by a chain 2 space, chain 2, and a second 3 double crochet cluster, and chain 1. Let's create another side and another corner, and I'm going to let you guys finish off round 3, and I'm also going to finish off this round off camera. So what we do now is work 1 individual 3 double crochet cluster in next chain 2 space, and chain 1, and in next chain 2 space we're creating another corner. So we have to work 2 3 double crochet clusters separated by a chain 2 space. Chain 2 and another 3 double crochet cluster. And chain 1. So repeat this part right here until you're here, right here at the end of the row, and I'm going to show you guys how to finish round 3. So I'm going to see you in just a minute. So I'm almost finishing round 3, and this is where it could get just a little bit confusing, because we've created this corner right here, and if you count them, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 corners. So you wonder where to put the 8th corner. Well, let's finish our last side of the octagon. So I chained 1 right there, and I'm working 1 individual 3 double crochet cluster in that chain 2 space, chaining 1, and in next chain 2 space where we began round 3, we are finishing the 8th corner. So insert your hook into that same chain 2 space and work 1 3 double crochet cluster. Pull the yarn through all 4 loops, chain 2, and join with the beginning cluster with a slip stitch right there into that top chain. And this is our last corner. Again, grab your scissor, cut the yarn and finish off. So as you can see, each side has three double crochet clusters. And now let's continue to our last round, and that's where we are going to work 3 triple crochet clusters. Now take your third choice of color, make a slip knot and attach it to the crochet hook, and join in any chain 1 space. Sorry. So let's say right there, and slip stitch the new color. And now we are going to work a beginning 3 triple crochet cluster. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So let's start working triple crochet in the same chain 1 space. Leave last loop on hook and work another triple crochet in the same chain space. Leave last loop on hook, and now pull the yarn through all 3 loops. Now chain 1, and in next chain 1 space work 1 3 triple crochet cluster. So wrap the yarn around twice and start working your triple crochet. Leave last loop on hook, and this is the 3rd triple crochet. We have 4 loops on hook. Pull the yarn through all 4 loops and chain 1, and this is one of our corners, so we have to continue working a corner in this corner. So work 1, 3 triple crochet cluster in that chain 2 space, two, and 3, pull the yarn through all 4 loops, and now chain 3 because we want to enlarge our corners. And now work a second 3 triple crochet cluster in the same chain 2 space. Working this last round is going to be just a little bit easier because we already have our corners formed. And 3 and chain 1. Now work 1, 3 triple crochet cluster in each of these next chain 1 spaces and separate each triple crochet cluster with a chain 1. Two and 3, pull the yarn through all 4 loops, chain 1 as I said, and work another 3 triple crochet cluster in next chain 1 space. And 3 and chain 1, and as you can see, this is the last corner we did on round 3. So we are creating another corner, not creating, the corner is already there, we're just continuing working into the corner. So 2 and 3, pull the yarn through all 4 loops and chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and work another 3 triple crochet cluster in the same chain 2 space. So from now on, work 1 individual 3 triple crochet cluster in each chain space around, and they are always going to be separated by 1 chain 1 space, and in each corner work 2 3 triple crochet clusters with a chain 3 space between them. And I'm going to finish this round off camera, and I'm going to see you guys right here at the end of round 4 to show you how to finish off. So as you can see, I created my last corner right there, and I'm finishing off round 4. And to do that, I'm chaining 1 right there, and then I have to slip stitch on top of the first 3 triple crochet cluster right there into that top chain. And now again cut the yarn and finish off. And again, since I don't like leaving these tails hanging around, I'm just going to conceal it along my project. So I'm inserting my hook in that loop, and I'm pulling the yarn through, and in next chain again and so on until you feel your yarn is secure enough. There, and maybe one more time. Right there. And now I'm cutting this last bit. And that one. What else is here? That one. Any more? Yeah. That one. And as you can see, all my tails are well secured around my project. But this is the wrong side and this is the right side. And we have just created a variation of the octagon with a central flower. And this is how it looks. I hope you enjoyed my video, guys. If I made any mistakes or if there's something you didn't understand about this project, please let me know so I can correct my mistakes. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and I hope I'm going to see you guys again for another tutorial. So happy crocheting, bye!